here, Lovejoy, doing an everything related Pink Floyd music video. First of all, with my new CDs, I got Pink Floyd Animals. This isn't really new to me. I've had it for actually a couple years, but it's just everything Pink Floyd related. So, notable songs: Pigs on the Wing 1, and probably Pigs 3 different ones. Dogs is pretty good too. It's pretty popular. Next, Dark Side of the Moon. This is actually one of my favorite albums of all time. Stayed on the chart longest, 15 years, and it was forced to be taken down by the Billboard. But best album of all time. I have something coming up soon that I'll show you. I think that's Dark Side related. Next is Delicate Sound of Thunder. This is a 2-disc live CD I got from my friend David Gracia here at SlasherMiniReview. And probably one of my favorite live albums next to Pulse. This is really good. Next is The Division Bell. Their only #1 album in every country that it was released in. It's a really good album. It's actually not my favorite, but it still is good. Everything Pink Floyd related is good, so you'll probably hear me saying that a lot. That's really good. But yeah. Next, because I'm going alphabetically, I have Echoes. This is a 2-disc greatest hits CD, and overall it's not the best compilation. The best compilation is probably Shine On, and then probably The Foot in the Door, the new one. But this is actually really good. It has a wide variety of songs, even the Echoes. It has Us and Them, Learning to Fly, Echoes, so on and so forth, everything else. And it comes in this slipcase. The packaging is really beautiful. The artwork, highly recommend it. Next is A Momentary Lapse of Reason. I'm sorry. I just picked this up. I picked it up along with the vinyl, which I'll get to in a few minutes. But a couple notable songs: The Dogs of War. Yeah, another movie is pretty good with the Round and Round. Sorrow, and especially Learning to Fly. That's probably the biggest hit. I don't know if you guys can see that. My lighting in the background, I'm sorry. There's that. There you go. Hope you guys can see me better. Next I have The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I've done a video on this before, and it didn't turn out so well. It really sucked, actually. Some notable songs on it: Astronomy Domine, Bike, Interstellar Overdrive, Lucifer Sam's pretty good too. This album was the first album released by Pink Floyd, and it's the most expensive album, trust me. Actually, nah, The Division Bell is actually probably more expensive on vinyl, which is really, really hard to find and really rare. But this CD's rare, I mean. But it's the first and only album to feature Syd Barrett. Later, The Saucerful of Secrets contained Syd Barrett also, but it was only on one song, the Jug Band Blues. I'm not sure if you know it, but next I have Pulse. David Gracia in a recent video also had Pulse, but he has the new one with the LED light. It's actually really cool. It's the first original one, I'm sorry. And you just have to check it out. It's a really good video. It's a really good CD. I really like the packaging for it. It has this little slipcase and has the songs on the back. It has like this eye, and I don't know, the packaging and cover is just really good. It has this flip booklet inside and CDs on one side. It's pretty good. Next, I have Amagama. 2-disc. Not my favorite album, but it has one of the longest names of all time. It has a poster. The longest song names. Several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick. Not sure how I remembered that, but next I have the remastered version of The Wall. My buddy David also gave this to me. Really good. I'm actually going to see Roger Waters with David soon in Orlando at the Amway Theater. It's supposed to be a really good concert. I'm so psyched for it. I'm getting anxious just thinking about it. But some notable songs, all of them. Every song's probably notable. Ones you guys probably would know: Hey You, Comfortably Numb, possibly Wall of the Regular. I had this for a while. It's the original. I think it's like a 1994 pressing. It's really good. I prefer the remastered now that I've listened to it 100 times. Really good. Next, I have Pink Floyd's solo albums, like the solo artists. First, I have David Gilmour, On an Island. If you haven't listened to this album, I'm sorry. I really am. Best Pink Floyd solo album. Oh my gosh. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Packaging is beautiful. You open it up, it's like, first of all, on the side, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it says in silver letters, in imprints, the David Gilmour On an Island cover. It has this booklet that's attached to it, with the CD inside on the center, placed by like a little plug. It's not even like a CD holder. It's like a plug. It's really cool. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Next, I have Roger Waters' Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. It's not my favorite Roger Waters album. My favorite one is Radio Chaos. I only have a burnt copy of that right now, though. Unfortunately, I'm getting a new copy over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. There's actually not a lot, but there's a couple popular musicians on here that you guys would know. Instead of David Gilmour doing the lead guitar like he does in Pink Floyd, Eric Clapton comes in. He does all the guitar, so it's really cool. Ray Cooper, I think he does bass. I can't remember if it's this one or if it's Amused to Death, but Randy Jackson from American Idol, he was also with Journey one time, but he did a lot of music stuff back in his day, doing bass guitar, but really good. Roger Waters and David Geeson, Ron Geeson, I'm sorry. Music from the Body. This is a strange album. It really is. It's just a soundtrack for sorry about that. Soundtrack for the movie The Body. And I haven't seen the movie yet. I heard it's really, really boring. But I'm going to one time. There's actually a few songs on here. There's one song on here. I'm sorry. I don't even remember what the song is. I think it's Miss Throat Goes Walking. And it features all the members from Pink Floyd. They're not credited though, so it's really lame. There's one song also, Breathe, which you might know the Pink Floyd song Breathe off of Dark Side of the Moon, but this started it. That's like the original version. You can hear parts of the Pink Floyd Breathe in that if you listen closely. Last but not least, for CDs, I have Rick Wright, Broken China. Picked this up at Sound Exchange along with a lot of the others for a reasonable $5. It's actually a really rare album. They didn't know it was rare, but just look it up. It's pretty good. Next, it's not really a CD, even though it is. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I have the Dark Side of the Moon Immersion box set. Really good. It has everything Dark Side of the Moon related in it, except for the vinyl, unfortunately. But I'm just going to take out a few things. I'm not going to take out all the discs, because they're all at the bottom. But we have coasters. Comes with, on top, disc 5 and 6, it's like a Blu-ray and an extra bonus CD with early mixes. There's collector's cards from the band, from their card release. Hold on one sec, guys, I'm sorry. We have memorabilia, which is like concert tickets and, well, an old 1973 concert ticket. And a original backstage pass. Pretty cool. And what else I'm pulling out on top is these marbles. There's 3 of them. I'm not gonna pull them all out, but on one side that Dark Side of the Moon emblem, and the other side is a bigger version. And there's 3 of them that comes in this little slipcase. There's also a scarf and a couple booklets and so on and so forth. You get it. Okay, on to vinyl. First, in alphabetical order, we have Animals. It says up at the top, $8 for this. I picked it up for like $6 or something at the flea market. I got a deal with 4 of the albums here, 3 of the others. I paid like $20, so it's really, I got a steal basically. It's in really good condition, really good condition. Like I said before on the CD, notable songs, Pigs on the Wing, Dogs, and probably Pigs, 3 different ones. Pigs, 3 different ones is one of my favorite songs of theirs, along with Breathe and probably Us and Them. Next, we have The Final Cut. This is one of the ones that I got also from the deal. Notable songs, not many. There's probably 1 or 2 good songs on here. Not Now John is a really good song. And check that one out. It's one of my favorite Pink Floyds, even though only song on this album that's actually pretty good. And Fletcher Memorial Home's on all Greatest Hits albums. For some reason I don't like it, but that's about it. Yeah, it's that. Next we have Metal. Another one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs. It's in my top 5. Is Fearless. It's on here. But it has a really good, really cool packaging. Like on the inside you have Rick Wright, David Gilmour, I think it's Nick Mason, and then Roger Waters, of course. Who can't be Pink Floyd without Roger Waters? If I didn't buy his concept albums, I wouldn't have gotten any pudding. Next I have A Momentary Lapse of Reason on vinyl. Like I said, notable songs, Learning to Fly, Dogs of War, Yet Another Movie, Sorrow. Really good album. This is an original pressing along with my CD. Original 1987 pressing, so I really got a good deal on that. $17, I think. 18 bucks actually, but now that I remember, they charged me only 14 for it. Next, this was in that deal I was talking about earlier. Obscured by Clouds. It says $8 originally. Got a really good deal of it. This is the only Pink Floyd album so far that I haven't been able to listen to it. Every time my parents get home, every time I start it, my parents get home and I can't listen to the album, so it really sucks. It's really ironic, actually. This happened today. But today meaning January 2nd, 2012. You guys won't get that. Notable songs, I don't know any because I haven't listened to the album. I know one good one is Obscured by Clouds, but pretty good. This one, along with 3 others at the end, I got from my uncle for free. Thanks, Uncle David. Relics. Notable songs on here. It's just like a greatest hits collection, actually. But notable songs: Arnold Blaine, See Emily Play, Careful with That Axe, Eugene. One of my favorites. Of course, I had to say that. It's a really good song, basically. The Nile song, one of my favorite songs off of More. It's probably my favorite song off that album, which I don't have yet, unfortunately. Sorry. I'll have that review up within the next 2 or 3 weeks, whenever I'm getting it. And Bike, which I also did a demo of in one of my last Piper at the Gates of Dawn reviews. Amagama. This album sucks. I did a review on it earlier on CD. I'm not doing it again. The Wall. Oh my gosh. This album's probably worth $40 on its own in the condition it's in. Amazing, amazing. Pick it up if you haven't black cellophane around it with the arms and whatnot. Awesome. I have the arms kind of right there, halfway there. Overall, this is terrific album. That's all I can say. Notable songs, Wish You Were Here, obviously, that's probably the most popular song. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, of course, Have Cigar, Welcome to the everything's a hit. Just look it up. Last, it's not Pink Floyd, but it's kind of Pink Floyd because he produced the Dark Side of the Moon. Alan Parsons Project, Eye in the Sky. If you haven't heard this already, if you haven't heard it, I'm sorry. You're dead. This is like the best album of all time. Well, that's not Pink Floyd at least, I'm sorry. Amazing. Serious, notable song, Serious. You know it, I know you do, just look it up. Just listen to a demo of it, just do it. Eye in the Sky, of course. You're gonna get your fingers burned, pretty good. I'm trying to remember. Science and I, pretty good album. This one I very unfortunately haven't listened to it yet, which it really sucks if I haven't. But iRobot, I think it's called. It's Alan Parsons. I can't tell you to go and buy this because I haven't listened to it yet. My back is torn up, which is very, very upsetting to me. But, I don't know the songs, but just look them up. If you guys haven't heard of them, it's the Alan Parsons Project. Pink Floyd related stuff. I got this for my Letterman jacket. Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon emblem thing. Last Pink Floyd thing I have is this book. I got it for like $10 or something at Barnes & Noble. It's a thick book. It really is. It doesn't show it in the video, but it really is thick. It's like a picture book almost. It's like a picture story of Pink Floyd. Just look it up, please. Do yourself a favor. Look it up. David Gracia, that's to you also. Only $10. Worth a buy. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for your time. I know this has been like 18 minutes long, so thank you for actually watching me.